live in today's world, and I'm pretty sure that you do. Are you aware that sometime today you've probably already been seduced away from using your creativity? And did you even know it happened? Stick around and find out more and learn how you can take your creativity back. Hi, I'm Hope Weinstein. I'm the author of The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people as they navigate their creative journeys. So, how are you being seduced away from being creative in today's world? Well, it actually happens pretty easily. In this amazing age of information, we all have an overabundance of options to distract us. Our phones, videos, podcasts, books, movies, video games, smart TVs, the list goes on. And you may agree with me that these distractions are unlikely to disappear anytime soon. In fact, high-tech gadgets, as artificial intelligence advances, will likely have great potential to distract us even further in the future. While some devices and platforms are essential tools for so many people to create in today's world, overall, we tend to use them to consume a great deal more than we create. In fact, we may be so glued to our gadgets that we forget our creative abilities, or we may not know what those abilities are at all. Also, rather than using our own creative minds to work out solutions to problems, we tend to rely on technology to solve them for us. When we overconsume media, we tend to be less physically active. We need to move for our blood to flow and oxygenate properly, which stimulates creativity. This makes sense if we consider that young children have the greatest access to creativity. They never sit still until they're old enough to go to school, or also are seduced by too much media consumption. Besides not getting enough movement, when we're consuming a lot of media, we tend to spend a great deal of time indoors. Without enough time in nature and sunlight, we tend to shut down. You may notice that when you spend some time in nature, you feel more connected to everyone and everything around you. Maybe worst of all, if we overconsume media, our brains receive too much dopamine, which is a complex hormone and neurotransmitter that affects emotions, behavior, and movement. Once we've had these hits of dopamine, we start craving more of it. If this pattern continues, it will take increased amounts of stimulation for us to feel that same level of dopamine. Over time, our sensitivity and awareness to what's around us becomes dull. We need this sensitivity and awareness to receive the inspiration to create. While the idea of consuming less media can feel overwhelming, it may help to focus on several things you can do, which will naturally provide breaks from media and devices while moving toward activating your creative abilities. Here are 3 action steps you can start doing today to take your creativity back. Step number 1, get moving. Physical exercise will get your blood flowing and the oxygen it needs for creative stimulation. Of course, check with your doctor as needed for specific recommendations on physical movement. Choose something you enjoy doing so you stick with it, whether it's walking, biking, yoga, or whatever you like. If you're new to physical exercise, start small. Even 5 minutes a day is helpful until you build up your stamina. When we start moving our bodies, it's amazing how ideas begin to flow. Step number 2, exercise your creative thinking muscles. Yes, becoming more creative is like exercising a muscle. If it's strong, it will support you when you need it. A great exercise is brainstorming. Each day, when you have a little time, think about a problem or situation you're experiencing. Get a pen and paper, not your laptop or tablet, and brainstorm and write down as many ideas or solutions you can think of. Don't censor yourself, no matter how silly you may think your ideas are. You are building creative muscle in the process. Even 5 minutes a day will be really helpful. Step number 3. Get into nature each day. We need nature and sunlight to feel more connected to who and what is around us. It sharpens our senses and awareness and enables us to become open to new and creative ideas. And yes, even 5 minutes a day in nature makes a big difference. Here's a bonus step. If you can be in nature in silence, just focusing on breathing or tuning into the sights and sounds around you, you will boost your creativity even faster. Well, that's it for now. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you found this information helpful. And stay tuned for more creative tools. See you soon.